Hello guys, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to discuss about data visualization part in Python. So data visualization is very important when seeing and understanding the data, as we gather the data and store it into the data frame and something like that. But getting insight from of the data from those data frames is very difficult. But if you have visualization skills, then you can get a better insight and can create and gather more information about the data from the data visualization tools. We can plot the data in many different format like bar graph, scatter plot, line plot, or pie chart, and many different uh, plotting techniques we can use. And there are so many handy libraries in the Python. Some are Matplotlib, Pandas visualization, ggplot, Seaborn. I usually prefer Matplotlib because it have an interface like Matlab, and it is very also very handy, and its functions are very easy to understand and can be implemented in very small line of codes. So first plotting technique we're going to learn about is line plot. So basically, first of all, to import the matplotlib, we need to, if matplotlib is not installed in your system, then you can install it by using pip install matplotlib. Right, so by this you can install matplotlib in your system. In mine it's already installed, so there is no issue. And for importing it, you can do import matplotlib dot pyplot splt. So from that, yeah, as you can see, requirements are already satisfied there, and there is no need to download it again. And from here you can import it. Right, now I'm just gathering the data for plotting, and that is x. I'm getting the x values that would be ranging from 0 to 9, and I'm getting the y values and y2 values. Now if I'll tell you that how this is going to look like is, as you can see, this is plotted like this. And the thing is, it got plotted because Jupyter offers an interactive interface, so it got plotted. But otherwise, if you are using it on Spider or PyCharm, then it will not be plotted until and unless you write this command plt.show, right? So as you can see, I have given the color to be green, so my line color is green, and label color is cars. It is not shown here. It will be only shown if I write this command plt.legend, that I will write. And if I merge this command also, this line also, then it would be, as you can see, both the lines are plotted in this frame. And if we run the vol command, that is by giving the label x label and y label, and also giving the title, the legend, and so show also, then you can see the whole frame is looking nicer, and it is easy to intercept the information from this frame. And that's all about this line plot. You can also learn more and more about line plot using just pressing shift tab here. You can learn many different things about and in-depth things about this line plot thing, right? Now we're going to look about scatter plot. Scatter plot works similar like line plot, only the thing is it's going to represent the data in the scatter format. Like you can see here, the data is represented in a scatter format. Every x and y value are matched and represented by a dot value. You can also point out the colors and labels, and all these things we have done in the line plot can be done here also. Now we're going to see the second thing, that is bar graph. In the bar graph, I'm just taking the x values, and what basically, let's first see how the bar graph works. I'm commenting out. Now you can see the x values are which are represented on the x axis, and these are the y values. So as you can see, these are matched, and width is uh, the width of this thickness of this bar graph, and tick label are the label I given them, and color is green, edge color is red, label is data that will be only be shown if we have given the legend. And if I merge two bar graphs, then you can see a better visualization between comparison between two data entries. of anything, right? So you can modify tick labels, you can adjust the width and all. See, I have given x minus zero point 0.3, so it is just shifted the 0.3 times, 0.3 by 0.3 value, and the width was 0.3, so it just they are touching each other, right? Now I'm giving the x label, y label, and the lesion part. Now as you can see, a better visualization with a detailed information, that is data, next data, and all those things, right? And I don't know why. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now the second thing is pie chart. So basically pie chart is a better representation of some entries, and you want to get how much proportion the particular entry gonna cover of that whole circle. It's a circle representation of all the entries. So these are my subjects, these are the or I can take the marks here, right? So 100 marks I got in maths, as I'm good in maths. 94 in chemistry. Physics I got 86, and 83 in English, right? So weights are these weights, labels are the subject labels. Explode is basically, see, first we'll see without these two things, right? I'm just cutting them out and we'll see. So if I put the explode part, then it would like get one thing out for us for better visualization. So here I, out of 4 I given 1 to math, so it gave, and if I do 1 for physics also, then physics part is also out, the chunk of physics part is also out. And this auto pact will give us the percentage representation of every chunk of pie chart. So here we can see mathematics is covering 27.55, chemistry 25.90, and like this. So I'm going to use these skills on the IMDb dataset, which we have extracted from IMDb site in our previous video that is web scraping video. I'm going to load that. For that, I'm going to use import pandas as PD, that is alias for pandas. Now data frame would be pd.read csv. As I've saved the IMDb dataset earlier, then it will be in my secondary memory and I can load it from there. And now it's loaded, and we'll see df.head, and now you can see the whole data frame. Now I'll try to plot a bar graph for particular names and what I can say, bar graph between names and votes, right? So we can do that. For that I'll copy this bar graph code, right? And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chunk of this data frame, that can be dp equals to df.iloc. I'm gonna take the 7 entries first, comma 10 whole, right? Okay, now dp.head I will do that will be same, no need to do that. Okay, now my x would be I need to np dot arrange 7, right? And minus 0.3 I don't need it, and these values would be list of that I need to represent in the y-axis, in the width, in the height of y-axis, that would be list of dp, and here it will be votes, right? And color would be blue, each color label would be name, I think so, right? Okay, x label would be name, and okay, I need to just copy this one, right? I need the tick color also, tick label also, so I'm getting this also, because I'll be in place of tick color I'll be giving them a name, and that name would be the name of the movies, so that would be name, right? And this is votes. Let's see the representation. Okay, votes v was capital, yeah. And now you can see our frame is very small, you can also increase the frame size using plt.figure, plt.figure, and here you can adjust the fixed size uh, using, now I can mention it 15,15. Now you can, yeah, now you can see the frame is bigger and we can easily able to differentiate these, what I can say, names of the movies. As you can see, Dil Bechara has released a month ago only, so its votes are less, but rating is higher than, and other movies you can see, right? So this is necessary. Plt.slow is show is necessary. We are currently doing in an interactive platform, that's why it's not necessary. But if you are running it on PyCharm or any other platform, then it's necessary. And also if you are just plt.bar, plt.scatter and all those things, and then you are doing plt.show, means two things are represented at the same time. As you have seen here, we have plt.plot for one y values and plt.plot for two second y values, and then we are doing plt.show, means two things are being plotted on the one I can say one this frame. And